Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe and this is Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. We've planned for about 3 hours now together, and that's a long time. We're still not done yet. I let it run for about a year, and we're obviously at the beginning of the year now, and I would like this episode to be us tweaking, building, optimizing, adding the things that we forgot, and hopefully be done with this whole area building this by the end of the year so we can actually do the island thing next year. Did you miss anything? Well, a couple of small things. I found these new trucks. They have 12-ton capacity and they have an 80 kilometer per hour speed limit. I thought that was pretty cool. So there's a new construction office sitting here that houses them. As you can see, most of my trucks are currently not doing a lot, and I think we can help with that. I am letting them do what they want. So here's my construction assignments. I kind of let them do what they wanted. But I would like to start focusing on things that are more important. So, cancel constructions. That's not going to help us much because they may still pick it up, or some of them may pick it up. So what we're going to do instead is batch suspend some construction out here. And if I have the overview open at the same time, it's a little easier. And I just want to make sure that we get the right things canceled because there's a lot of stuff that we do care about building right now, which the big ones are down here. If I can get this whole area ready to rumble and get our construction materials available here for our helicopters, I think that will be super duper helpful down the road. Wow, that is a short piece of road that we have right there. Oh well. But yeah, all of this kind of getting assigned. I do have this. This was one of the priorities that I wanted to have done, so that got done last year. I made sure that that would actually happen. We have 3 large fire helicopters in there. We have some fuel. We have power via the small wind plant. Words. Cool. And that should take care of all the things that we have here. Rail is almost done. They have done everything that I wanted to get done in the city. In a couple other places, I started demolishing this, but it's been a little finicky so far, but that is fine. It actually does put the trash in the existing containers that we have here, which is super fun, so I don't have to stress about that stuff that much. But we still have a couple more rail construction thingies going on, but that will be done relatively soon, and with that we can continue on other more important things. I also added another construction office here with just excavators because they were very necessary for the stuff that we wanted to build. Cool. Let's get focused on the next things. Didn't I just batch suspend all of this? Didn't I? Didn't that happen? Pretty sure that happened, but maybe it just decided to use a different shortcut key. Oh, it used the shortcut key from up there and not the one that I actually wanted you to use. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Can you just stay open? No, it won't let me stay open. Okay. Whatever. We've done the things that I wanted to do. Here you go. All of these are now also unassigned. So, that was the first part. Let's get optimized. And as you can see, we still have a lot of trucks running around. Let's get optimized and get a couple things going. What I would like is... yeah, I think this one. What I would like is get a couple helicopters in, and these will be mostly for passengers. So, 28 passengers on this one, 8, 47, 22, or 12. Let's get started with the correct ones right away, and we can only fit so many passengers on here, but with those helicopters we should be able to get more workers into the system, which will be important. Where should you get your workers from? You can either choose beyond the borders, which could be good, but I think we will have a little more output if we use this one. I did add this guy. The helicopter passenger platform to get a couple people from the city, but we really don't have that many available to work from here, so I don't want to overload the city with this guy, so it's nice on the outskirts of the city, but we'll see what happens here. Most of the citizens should still go out here to the bus platform and get their work organized from there. I've been trying to research a couple things here and there. Nothing super exciting going on, but we may as well click on those buttons to make that happen. And then we can get 2 buses set up, going here, loading passengers, bringing them to that station, get you going, and get a second one also on that task. So we get the workers in that we require, because these guys, the helicopter offices that we will have down here in just a minute, will have a very easy time of handling. There they are. I hear them. Where are they? Haha! Hi guys! How's it going? Nighttime flight. You're a little close to each other there, but I guess we'll allow that. Yeah, they will be fine. We have fuel currently on the passenger station here. There's fuel available here, and that is mostly for the helicopters so that they can refuel, because when they get here, they will have a little bit, but I don't have power or anything else available for this section, so we're not going to get a lot of, well, we're not going to get a lot of flying out of this unless we get them some fuel. Let's make this one our next construction office group, which is the helicopter group, and we can just start assigning them as appropriate. And it looks like they're currently just waiting here. Building about power supply. Yes, a helicopter capable of carrying vehicles must be present. We don't care. There are no workers at the station. That is currently our problem, and that is totally fine. That also just means that we don't have enough workers to, well, to get to this place. There is a footpath here that's not connected. Should I fix that? I think I'm okay with fixing that. Let's assign construction office 1 to you, and then a mechanism should be all we need. How many workers do we get of you? None. Oh, okay, my bad. I didn't do one thing. I want you to transfer, and then I don't want you to load from here. And now you should be able to get people to the passenger platform relatively quickly. So that should take care of all of those things. Workers is generally the biggest problem for any type of construction that you want to do, because they just take forever to get out to the location where you need them. But that's fine. While they're waiting, while they're doing that, I think we can start planning a couple other utility items that still need to happen. Okay, how about we start with power so these guys can get powered and get the fuel going. I think that's not a terrible idea. So let's get into that. Electric substation, I would like you to just be able to cover everything that we see, which is, we don't need the landing platform, we just need all the buildings, and this should be fine. I don't want to go too crazy on that, and this feels okay. And then let's get our medium voltage switches connected to this thing. So, well, you really just need one that has a tiny bit of power that gets supplied there every once in a while, and the rest we'll just have to supply the city as much as we can. So I think this is just a triple switch, if any at all. Okay, yeah, this one, I know that we can probably get by with this city with overloading the city places a little bit. I don't want to. This is fine. Do the medium voltage one. Connect it in some way or shape or form that makes sense. We don't have kindergartens in the city. Don't forget that either. Nope, I don't like that location. I kind of like this location. Well, then do this one. Okay, this is the split that we're gonna do. That's ugly. It's fine. It's fine. Trust me. Get that one in there, then get yourself a high voltage one connecting this way, and then do the next one down. 1.5 should be fine. That can go all the way out here. There you go, and you can connect to this guy. And now you should be happy. We have a couple helicopters already heading out to bring a couple workers out to the locations where we wanted them. So that's wonderful. There's the power that goes through here. Good. There's another thing that I wanted to do with this one. Let's do Construction Office 1 has access to all of the materials, and Construction Office 4 will do the workers for this section. That should be fine. I was thinking these guys all need a lot of fuel. They can store 60 tons each, and then the helicopter itself probably would like... Let's see if we find one that's currently right here. They probably need a few handful, or a good amount of fuel. Let's see, how much do you fuel up? Because I don't actually know what the full capacity is. You sit there, you should be loading people, and then you're not actually... Why are you not getting fuel from here? We have power and we have fuel sitting there, but you're not willing to refuel yourself. That is scary. Okay, let's look at these guys. They have a similar storage. That is 5 that is 5,000 tons, 5 tons of fuel for that helicopter, but they are just sitting there. Temperature and buildings too low. Why are you not completely filled up? That part I'm not 100% sure about. But if, let's call this a third, they can take a lot of fuel. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to transfer that with a truck to each individual place here, especially once they're actively doing things. So either we build a pipe connection from this unloading platform, which we can't do the way everything is set up right now. But we could, this is not fuel. Okay, that's not fuel. You're right. How are we storing fuel here? Okay, you could put a pump that connects straight to this guy. Let's set this up to only do fuel. This one's not built yet. You could do a pump that connects to this guy and have another container sitting out here. I don't hate that. I definitely want a container out here. I don't think I want 90 tons. 300 tons are 5 full helicopter construction offices full of fuel in reserve. And I think that's probably good enough. I don't think we need 1,500. So let's do another one of this size. Get you... I would really like your connections to be a little different. I guess over here the connections will be fine. Okay, plop you here. This is the fuel for all the guys that we need. And start connecting stuff. F3 for underground mode. And then let's see, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3. Hold on. No. You are in. Yes, we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We only have 4 connectors here, so that's not going to work. So let's see. We need 3. We need 3 of these pump connectors, and that's fine. Let's see. Can we fit the? Can we fit anything in a way that doesn't look super ugly and that actually connects to things? I think the answer to that question is kind of yes. Here, I think that road connection did get a connector in there. So one there. I think we can probably do flip you around, and then we have the power lines that we just placed foolishly too early. This is number 2, and then number 3 will just have to go on the outside here, and we'll call that good for now. I don't mind doing some above ground lines, but I don't think that we have that luxury right now to actually make that happen. So just deal with it the way that I deal with it, and just make the connections the way that we need them to. How about you go here, building in the way? Okay, that was a thing that I think we considered at some point. It's like, can you connect anything if you have the helicopter ports too close? And the answer is, yeah, kind of. You just have to go low enough. Now this building is even closer, but if we use our mouse wheel a little bit, you can adjust the height apparently just enough that it wants to connect to it. So that is lucky us. You can go here, then you will go in there, you will go in there, you... Come on. I know you want to. There you go. Those are connected, and then we have this guy, this guy, this guy. So 1, 2... and this is the last one, 3. Yeah, this will be a nightmare to do with underground pipes, and it's fine. We have one more connection if we want one. I don't see a reason to have one available right now, but that's all good and fine. Realizing something. I don't have a fuel station. That's stupid. I don't have a fuel station for my trains. That is a problem. I was planning and thinking of putting one in here somewhere, because they will definitely want one eventually to be able to run to where they want to run to. So I don't have that. Okay, where is a realistic, reasonable place to make one happen? This is the best location for it, but that's not super helpful. We have that one at the customs house, or right before the customs house, and that will cover a couple areas, but no. That is too far away, and the passenger train that will go out to the fuel refinery will never ever hit that one. This is the best place for one because it actually is in... Well, no, it's not the best place because this guy also doesn't have a fuel station on the way for where he's traveling. Okay. Alright, that's distracting and annoying and not ideal. So we technically just need a fuel station here and here. or give you a fuel station here because it's kind of on the way out. And then you can turn around and do your normal process. So yeah, right here is probably the best place for a fuel station. I think we can argue about that, but I think this is one of the best places for a fuel station. If we want that, well, what's going on here? Oh yeah, there was some reconstruction going on here, which actually meant that I wasn't making any money for a couple months, so I turned this one on instead. Isn't that clever? Yeah, so clever. We got a couple workers here, so that's nice. We have a fuel guys sitting here, buildings for power supply. Yeah, you were supposed to fuel up at those locations, but you didn't like that, so construction office 2, would you mind making this your priority, please? And thank you. We also need this one going, and well, we can't get to the last one yet. Okay, but if these could all be higher priority, that would be super. Assign. Come on. Assign. We could get some power here faster. Yeah, we could. Okay, let's do some temporary power so we don't have to wait for all this stuff to actually get done. And then we can complete the rest of the assignments later down the road. We don't even need a concrete road. All we need is a tiny little, well, not power plant, but this guy. High priority. There's not a lot of stuff that we need to make that actually happen, so hopefully that will happen relatively soon. And in the meantime, we can turn this one off because it's not, it doesn't do the same thing. So that should be fine. Now, we have to decide if I want to run another underground fuel pipeline from there to here. If you tell me you're too long, then I think my answer is already taken care of. Too long. I would have to run it with like 5 or 6 pumps. That is not cool. I'd much rather run this by having the dump trucks drop it off right here. I don't think I need an unloading station for fuel. And if I do, we will fix that. All right. Roads are good. All of those things are good. Here is our technical services supposed to do trash for the city once we're ready for that, but we're not quite ready for that today. But soon. But I don't think we need this building anymore. This technical service building is superfluous. I would like, if we have trash has to be collected somewhere outside the city. I don't mind that to be right here. There's a lot of space, and any pollution that may come of this shouldn't hurt us all that much. So what I would like to do is set up simply a big transfer station. The city is not that big. I don't think we need any special considerations for a transfer station. But if I put you right next to here, actually if I put you right next to here, yep. So our technical services can just get in and figure out or drop off what they need to drop out. And then we use a small distribution office. Is that big enough, or do we want a big one for other reasons? I'd rather have a big one. I also rather have it not look exactly like the technical service office, but you can't have everything all the time. So we'll plop you here. And this one will be responsible down the road for bringing our trash to the incinerator that we already have. I'm not planning on doing separation on the peninsula, but we will see what happens there. How's this going? You have a couple things that you still need, and you have a couple vehicles heading your way. That's good. There's a lot of trucks heading your way, so I think you get all the materials that you would ever dream of in just a minute. This is exciting, because having these guys almost done, let's make this one high priority, means that we will have materials in this area very, very soon. Good. Are you still thinking you want to make this a fuel station? Yes, kind of. Still, yes, I do. Let you finish what you're working on, and then we are going to unassign everything from the rear construction office, because I think there really isn't that much left. You have those. This one, yeah, we have. There's something missing here. I give you kudos if you can guess which one that is. We'll talk about that in just a second. But yeah, you're just doing all these things. That's good. Cancel all assignments for the time being, because I would like everyone to come home. And let's do some deconstruction here for enough space for a fuel station to put in here. This is going to be annoying, yes, but it's very necessary, trust me, and it shouldn't take that long to fix after we're done with it. So let's get rid of all that. Plan our double-sided fuel refueling station right in the middle here. That should be good. And yeah, I feel good about that one. Tell our construction offices to do the thing that we want you to do. And at some point we will need to handle our waste from here, but that time is not today. Reconstruction, demolish this one. Yes, that's assigned. And I would like you to demolish these as high priority. Why are you... What is this? None of the other ones are important. Okay. But what is this? Is it paused because it can't do something? Nope, it's not saying anything. I don't know what that symbol means. So confusing. But I don't want you to work on any of the other things. So let's do auto assignment off. Take all of these out of your system. And then these two are the ones that I want you to work on. Yes, please. Are there any trains, any locomotives that are out and about and weren't supposed to be? No, this looks fine. Okay, so that can do that, and we can get the fuel station in there. That should be good. We have all our storages done here. Would be really cool if I can deliver the trains that I want now, but I can't do that just yet. So let's talk to our train depot again and get a couple... let's do a different train this time. We have some money. This one looks nice, 100 kilometers. Yeah. Give me 2 of you, and then we are going to get a bunch of construction-related vehicles so we can start delivering some of the materials that we need. What do we need? We need definitely a boxcar, 1 or 2. 2. Then we need open wagons for steel, aluminum, prefabs, all that stuff. There's an open wagon. There's an open wagon. This one's a little bigger. Any other options? No. So, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be fine. We already have cement mixers. That's good. There's another dry bulk guy that we don't need right now. I would like a couple tankers. 1, 2. To deliver fuel and bitumen. And that should really be it for the vehicles that we need to get our materials to where we need them. Now, that train is going to have a hard time turning around again, isn't it? Yes, because you just removed this thing. No, you haven't removed it yet. Cancel demo. Okay, we got lucky. I want you to go out here. I want you to load just stuff. Whatever you can load there, bring it to the distribution office, so unload, and then come all the way out here and head back. It's not going to work right away because the signals that we have on here may not allow that. Actually, they may still be set up the right way. Yeah, it's a chain signal and a block signal there. Yep, they can totally go in there and do what they need to do. So that's good. Someone pointed out that these signals were wrong. I switched them. Thank you. And back to you. How are we doing on this one? You are very close to done. There you are done. Now we just need to get some fuel into that helicopter guy. Let's deliver that from here, and that should work. I was really assuming that it would just fuel up in this passenger platform. I thought they could. I think you can probably force them now by making them go there and pick up passengers, but no, that seems lame. I don't want to do that. So this is all fine. Construction offices, what are you currently working on? Is there even a lot for you to do? Yeah, there's quite still a lot that you are currently doing, so kudos for that. How are you doing over here? You are doing stuff. Okay, I am trying to check not enough space to store. Good. That was a thing that happened before, but don't worry about that because you can just click this button until we get to a number that is good enough. Yes, our trucks will try to deliver stuff, but I don't care about that. And then you will probably be able to just empty this out relatively quickly, aren't you? And then we can put a fuel station there. The fuel station has to be built. There's a road connection here that we can use for that. And then we have the helicopters available probably at that point, which is all very exciting. Sir, some vehicles are without fuel. Yeah, we're going to get there. Not enough space to store construction waste, metal scrap. Okay, let's see what we can do with that. it didn't have issues. Isn't that lovely? Goes a lot faster than the other demolition, but I can appreciate that. Okay. Trains. Train diesel station. Put it in a way, far enough away so we have some curve that we can live with, and then try to connect it. This looks fine. This, make it just a little smoother, also looks fine. Let's have them come from the same side, and that's good enough. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with this. This one obviously does not get deleted yet because we want to make sure that that sticks around for the train to actually drop off all the stuff that we care about. If we do this, do you get some rail assigned to you? No, you do not. Okay, go out here, do the thing. Let's get a... I'm very tempted to just make this a gravel road, but it's really, really long distance. This does have to be a gravel road at some point, but for right now, just would like to get it constructed. So let's do this. Construction office 1, 2, and 4. Please get on this, and then let's add a temporary power line. Or power connection. There you go. There you go. This is the reason why I actually researched this, so we can do silly things like connecting parts to the grid. I never put my renewable energies on the power grid because they are not a reliable power source for anything, so just don't do it. It's not worth it. But the rail should be done relatively fast. This train, what are you doing? I told you where to go. I definitely told you where to go. You should be able to go down there. You're heading to this waypoint. This waypoint right now is right here. Okay. There's a piece of track here that you can definitely go through. If I look at this connection, nope. It's saying no, you can't. Okay. I'm impressed to see that. Let's see what we can do about this. Yeah, train distribution office, you're in the right place, and then I want you to go to the waypoint. View the area where there's a problem. There's a problem here. Is it because that signal is going the opposite way? Do you not like that? Here, I give you something better. I give you just a little dot that you can head to instead of that waypoint, and then maybe you like the signal a little better. This waypoint, make that go away. I want you to go here. Yeah, you can also flip them around different ways, but let's see. Are you going to do it? Is the... Yeah, the line is happier now. So because it wasn't a two-way signal, it didn't want to go there. That seems inappropriate. But okay. So just need a double two-way signal to make the things work. That's all right. Helicopters, you are flying and doing the things. That is exciting. And this will get filled up in just a minute, and then we can get the other helicopters in too. And as you can see, we don't have that much money left. So I have to be a little careful with how full I make those. But I think the trains that we will have here will make our life easy enough. I think, maybe. Can I get the train that's sitting here going here? Maybe? Nope. Not by default. And I may have... No, this is the train that I want. That train I would like to have to come here. There you go. Just get out of the way. We'll figure out what we're going to do with you. Actually, we already have you, so we may as well assign you to the same setup, and you can figure out what you need to do. How are you going to turn around? Wonder where he's going. There's fuel, yes. You're trying to go to this waypoint. Cancel go to depot, go to that waypoint so you're not confused. Okay. This station. Yes, they're building on this already. They're doing all the groundwork. That's excellent. Make this one high priority so we can assign that. And the rest should go relatively easy. Yes, the road is being constructed out here. That's exciting. Let's get our mostly gravel and truck supply on this station, and we are good. Okay, there's one thing missing here, but is it important? Yeah, let's just do it right now before I forget. There's no meat. We're not storing meat right now. I think this many tons of meat should be totally sufficient for what we want to do here. Just plop it right here. It does want power. If you don't have power, meat will spoil. There's a small part of me that thinks maybe it fits here. No, it does not. There's a small part of me that thinks maybe it fits here. If it did, with a connection, that's important. It needs to have a connection. Otherwise, this is useless. I could have thought about that before. There's more than enough room here, and I could have put the 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 pickup location, the cargo station. That's what it's called on the other side. But I didn't, so now we're here. How about you go here? Okay. This is just for meat. Do you need a cargo station? You have already 2 parking spots. I don't think we need anything extra. We can just put the meat station right there. And as you can see, this is super easy. Just simple, add it in, and life is good. And they can figure out what they need to do. Get construction office 3 on there, and they can do what they need to do. These guys are assigned to what they need. That's nice. And then, yeah, this one. Are you already part of the helicopter crew? You are part of the helicopter crew. That is exciting. I'm not sure where all these people come from that we got up to 4,800, but it's nice. Our alcohol addiction is relatively low, which is also nice. So we can just continue doing what we're doing here. Rail is currently paused because that thing is in the way, obviously. And we need concrete and steel, and they should come down the road any minute now. Can we get a couple priorities in here? There are a couple unfinished road pieces and other stuff. Okay. You're back online. That's nice. But you're producing what we need. That's also nice. Which also meant, because the truck's already assigned to this, I didn't have to change a single thing. Alright, let's do the next thing, because there's some heat missing. Heating plant. Yes, I would like a heating plant right here. I think this is my preferred location. We have power access. We have all the access that we need. The only problem we have is there's a little mountain here. And it pains me a little bit, but not that much, to get a little bit creative with the mountain setup in this case. And it shouldn't take very long to actually get through this. So, missing resource fuel. Okay. Find some? I don't know. I don't mind if the heating plant is kind of just tucked in the mountain right here, but it's still too big, and I think we just need some excavators here. So every once in a while you will get to this point where when you see the red lines on the mountain, that just means, you know, you're already too steep. You cannot move any more dirt here, otherwise everything is going to collapse. So instead of doing that, we're just going to have to terraform the mountain just a little bit until the heating plant fits in our area, which just means dig into the mountain a little more so the lines get a little lighter, and then eventually you will be able to do the thing that you want to do. Once you get close, definitely try to terraform with the building, but until then you just need to do a little bit of this, and we'll be almost done with this. There we go. See, it just fits perfectly fine. Why am I putting it here? Because I already have the passenger access right here, and I don't really want to mess with that. And if I can get my my heat supply from here, then there's no reason to go crazy and do anything else. So I kind of like this location a lot, so let me do it. Now, if you have it here, you will be required to have a heat pumping station, and these just really extend the range of your heat pipes. There's nothing else to them. You can put 2 in and get 2 out, and it's super. Let's see, I would like you to get as far as you can. We're at 700 meters, 730 meters. I'm okay with this being like the utility collection zone. 680 meters, I can go a little further. Yes, right here. If I can put a couple of heat pumping stations, literally just 2, because that's all the capacity we have. Actually, do this. You sure? I don't know. Put one there, and put one here. Oh, put one here. Okay, that's fine. That's better than what I thought. Okay, yeah, that's good. F3 to get out underground, and then these are just going to get a simple gravel road that can just feed right into there, and then we can get our heat connections. You will just connect straight out to here, and we're only going to do 3 because anything more than that is simply stupid, because we cannot handle any more than 3 connections, so that should be fine. This one can nice and cleanly, nope, get connected there. Good enough. And then the last one will join onto this group, run with this group all the way down here, and then we have city heat, which is very important. Can you go here and then here? Yes, you can. Look at that. Nice and clean. A little bit of underground pipe. Super expensive, but super worth it. So that is good. F3 to get out of underground mode. assign this construction over here, and we probably need these guys, which are passengers. Okay, F2. Where do we need to put these? Oh, that's an excellent question. Let's do heat exchangers. Okay, there seems to be a very natural place right here, and it covers most of the city. Did we already have heat exchangers? Did I replace them? I feel like at some point maybe I just showed where they could go, and then didn't do anything about it. But one here feels good. One in the middle of the city also would feel good if you would want to go here. Which this one doesn't want to go on the road connection, so I may as well make it a footbath connector. There we go. There's one. And then we need one more, which can honestly just go here because it covers everything in the vicinity, and that's all we can ask for. Can I see what I'm doing here? Because it's not quite straight. Click, click, click. Sometimes the clicking will get you what you want, like that. Cool. F3, get those connections in. The first one will just be here. This is now a single connector. Be aware of that. Very important. Because you can't just make up a new connection. Should that go to... No, it's fine. It's fine where it is. Now this one has 2 pipes coming in, so I can have 2 pipes coming out. One is going to go right here, and one is going to go... There's a heat exchanger right here. How'd that get there? When'd you add that? I don't know. Long time ago. Okay, I want this one instead. Building in the way. We don't care about building in the way. We just care about this connection. That looks good. Get that all planned, and now we have the 3 heat pipes that are going to connect to this thing. This heat exchanger is obviously not needed for anything, neither is this little piece of road. So those look good. Construction office, please plan accordingly to get these things ready to go. Okay, all of that is getting started to be built on. That's fine. Shall we do water? Yeah, let's do water really quick. Before we do water, let's see what our current attractions are. This guy is ready to go. Good. So we can start bringing in stuff, and then we can start using helicopters. I'm a little worried about the money. Not because we're going to run out of it, but I'm a little worried about the amount of money that we have available to fill in the things that I'm going to start filling in 2 minutes from here. Once these guys have completed these rail pieces, we can start... Shall we signal up something? I would like this turnaround loop to be done. Okay, that's important. So we're just going to deliver here. We don't have gravel ready yet for any of our production anyway, so that checks out. You don't want to go there, you don't want to go there. That's all fine. No, those are good. Those are good the way they are. But yeah, we can start filling this in and get a couple helicopters set up with that. We may as well do that right now. We have power here. Okay, yeah, we do have power. We don't have the underground pipes, but we don't need them yet. So let's tell you that we have a couple more offices that will require your service, which is just those. That should be good. The rest still have to be constructed, but we're going to jump on that soon enough. You get me cargo helicopters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8? Yeah, it's 8. You should be able to fit 8 right there. So those are responsible for mostly cargo things. So let's get these assigned to... Oh, we should do this. Ooh, so many little clicks that need to happen when you want to do something. So steel on this one, definitely. And then this one, I think we said prefabs for right now. So let's get that one on prefabs. Okay. And then this one can be bricks. And the last one will be boards. Could be boards and bricks. No, just do one. Just boards. Thank you. It's just left control and clicking will get you to the all 0 selections. Okay, now that that is set, the game understands what is available in those locations, so we can tell it, hey, get your stuff from here, 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 or here. And it will set different ones for different platforms because they may... Well, right now they may have nothing available, so I may have to do this again. But we will figure that out. Not terribly worried about that. But those are where they need to be. They just need to be fueled up a little bit. Okay. Babble, babble, babble. What else do we need to do? The city is being constructed. That's all nice and well. We have all these trucks sitting here. This I don't like. I don't want trucks to sit around and not do anything. So we get a couple things on some of the constructions that are close by. I think that would be good. Meat and stuff can get started on right now. And then how many buildings do we think we want done? Honestly, if everything in this sector is done, we will be in pretty good shape. So let's get the secret police done, this heat exchanger done. Yeah, that sounds good. That heat pipe done, this one done, this one, and then the helicopters can help with a couple things here and there. What are they doing over here? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing yet. We could get started on this guy, but I don't want to yet. This guy, of course, is the gravel storage for later, but I'm not sure that we need that yet either. You guys are just waiting because there's a lot of stuff going on. We don't have the extra train delivered yet. Did you guys pick up what I wanted you to pick up? That's the first question. Yes, you have delivered everything that I said you should. And it looks like that's all here. I think we can get a couple more open storages just to make it look interesting, and then we can stop importing any of these cargo wagons for now. Not livestock, not open hopper. 2 of these and 2 of these, and that should be enough to fill up everything that we care about. Your tank obviously is out of fuel because we never delivered anything yet, but I think the pipes are actually done. Yep, the pipe is done. We could deliver some fuel in here, but it doesn't have any power. So I also clicked the wrong button. Don't have any power, so that wouldn't do much for us just yet. You're picking up the correct new construction pieces. That's nice. Let's see, talk to assign new construction, and we would like to get this loop-de-loop done, which is already assigned. That's exciting. Can you get in here? Yeah, you can. Cool. Get all of those done at the same time. Why don't you? And all right. I think this is ready to go for us, which is very exciting. Tell these guys that you're actually allowed to do auto search in 1,000 meters. I think that is good. Maybe a little more. You can go full on max with that one. That should be fine. There is... Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I don't want my supply cranes... Oh, this one. Can you get this one done like ASAP, please? Are you going to do that? Good. I don't want my supply trains to block my rail construction and vice versa. So if we can get a couple more signals in here, like this one and this one, then we have a little bit of room for our supply trains to actually do something useful. And then another one here. They still have to get in here and actually turn around, but this one is now blocked where they get to park in, because I will tell the distribution office to bring everything we need out there in just a minute. Where are you guys? You are here. Okay, it's gonna be... Hold on. Stop. Okay, you went a little further than I wanted you to go. That's okay. I think this one, because it's our unloading train, if I just flip you around... You can't. Okay. Can you just go here? I don't need you to unload the last 50 bucks of gravel. That's fine. So you are there, you are there. These 2 trains, instead of going to a waypoint, I just want you to go to the distribution office. So just get your last couple wagons. Are there any left? Yes, there are 2 wagons for you. And once you have them, there you go. I'm going to send you here as your new depot. That should be good. You will do the same thing once you get past that train signal. There you go. You can come over here. Now, we will tell you what I want you to do. At the customs house, I would like you to load steel, not gravel. We do want gravel from here, though, but that's for later. I don't want to unload gravel anymore at the customs house, which means I don't want to unload anything for you. So, that's fine. I want to just load gravel from our own gravel, so I don't have to try to import that. Steel, we already said that. Bricks, good. Prefabs, good. Boards, good. There's more stuff that I need down the road, but we don't have that available just yet. I also would like to get fuel from here. And then I would like to get, I guess, cement for right now, but later on we're going to get cement from here once we have a couple people actually being able to produce that. And currently you're just bringing coal to this station. That is cute. I would like you to start delivering stuff out here. Unload... 30% is fine, especially for trains. Once this loop-de-loop is done, we can start delivering cement there and fuel here, but we're not quite there yet. But they should be... Yep, there we go. Got a big old train going out and doing the thing. Can I get a picture of the first big old train to do the thing? Yes, yes I can. Hi, hi big old train, how you doing your thing? You're also very loud. Why are you so loud? There we go. There's a big old train doing the big old thing. That's what I wanted. That's what we came for. Thumbnails with trains in it just do better. That's the thing that it is. You should be able to easily fit into that station because the long gravel train fits in there, so I shouldn't worry about that. Stop production. I'm assuming this is... Oh, nuclear fuel production. That's cute. Don't like that, but what are you going to do about it? And you guys are just delivering all the things that we told you to deliver. Well, isn't that a surprise? Okay, that looks good, that looks good, that looks good. They have all the things that they need. We need to start bringing power out here. Power and water. Okay, let's do both of them, all of them, none of them, some of them. I don't know. This construction office has more things that it still delivers, so that should be easy. I don't want to do too much of the fuel stuff yet because that's going to be expensive and it will be easier to do later, especially with helicopters. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, let's do electric substations. Okay, I would guess that this area will need at least 2 of them because of the Nurple Flats. So put one there and put one here just to be very conservative. And then that's good there. Over here we have a similar amount of residents, but not that similar. So put one there and put one next to this guy. There's another... Apparently, I was already planning on these guys, and then I didn't use them. Oops, sorry heat exchanger, nobody needs you. Now someone has to delete that little piece of road there, but that's not going to happen. So we have 4 here. They will cover a lot. Yes, and then I think I just need 2 more here. Put one in the middle of all of this. And one over here, that should be fine. These will cover most of what we care about. And then we need 1. Make this one with a road connection, please. We need 1. That should be more than enough for this whole sector. Okay. And then we need 1 for this whole sector because having power for these... I actually would like to have the fire station in range. Not sure I'm going to get that. Over here, maybe? Yes. I think this is good. Giving the... Actually, going to move you over so I can get that building. Yes. This one, the loading station. I don't think it's super necessary, but it makes me feel better. Yes, if you supply power to these open storages, they actually load and unload a lot faster. If you, well, I guess only if you actually drop off or pick up from them. So if you use the crane, if you use as an in-between storage, I actually don't think it makes a difference. So what I just did didn't matter. Not the first time. Won't be the last. Just deal with it. It's okay. All right, what else do we have left? There's our construction crane coming up for the first time, just with a ton of steel. How much did you load? Just 260,000. Just 1 month of salaries, which is super. I would guess there's a train. Where's the train? Where is the train that's blocking something right now? There's a train somewhere. I know there is. 100%. Oh, he's sitting right here. That guy's blocking everything. Cool. When this one is done, actually, I highly recommend that you just send them home with Control H, which will be in just a second. So 1, 2, there we go. Then Control H just sends him home so he doesn't have to travel all the way back just to travel back to the same place it already was. It makes life just a little quicker. Now you are going where? You want to go to this unfinished railroad, which I hope is all the way down here. Interesting. That was the original railroad location. I'm assuming the game just never updated that, which is fine. I think... Is the train going to be smart enough to go out there? No. You think that you can't get in here. Okay, those are the signals that are being funny. Here's what we're going to do now. Get rid of these 2 signals because they really don't make a huge difference anymore. We're going to place them out here instead. So now this train should have no problem getting in here, dropping off a little bit of steel, and our helicopters can start doing some damage with those. That feels good. If we were starting power, you still have to do water. Anything else? No. Let's do the power first, last. You also need kindergartens and stuff. Are we gonna... Well, we're only halfway through 1971. I'm actually surprised by that. I thought by this point we would have gone... A lot more time would have gone, but I'm glad that it didn't. Power. Yes. Let's run some power. I don't mind using the underground wires for a couple of these places if it's appropriate. I'm not sure that we really need them, so how about we get started with this? Get me the big wire, because it's a straight... very simple connection. Can you be a little prettier that way? No, no, no... Yes. And then... This is really annoying. Don't like what it's doing. It's just electric wires. Okay, there. There. There you go. There's one. And then you will be the second one. Do we really need this one? I don't know. I just want to make sure that we have it. This is a prime location for kindergarten. No, kindergarten can be just in the center of town. And we don't have to be that crazy about putting power lines in there. So those are taken care of. This one should be pretty easy to run by the road, right here, then I guess here, and everything just kind of comes together right there. Don't like what you did here. There you go. Which probably means we have to do that again, and you can come out here, and then you can come over there, and then you are good to go. They can get built. There are, obviously, there's this one, and this one, so the three more that we have to supply. We only have 2 more connectors, and I think I'm just going to put another power substation over here somewhere. I think that would make sense. Where's the next one? The next one is effectively following this route. Okay. Come out here, and then go down the footpath to there. Yes, and yes, that's fine. Didn't even have to go underground for any of those. That's lovely. We can connect those two with underground wires if I wanted to, and honestly, there's not that much power going there, so I'm actually going to do that. F3, underground 1. And then... just need to get you out of there far enough. Let's see, you still don't like this because there's that water tower right there. Water towers are relatively deep in the ground. Sure, and just do it. Doesn't have to be pretty, it's just wires. Someone's going to lay those and life is going to be good. So this one's completely utilized now. That's what I wanted to see. We need one more power transformer, ideally down here, and I don't mind the idea of having one for this area. So if I put you there and give myself a little bit of grace by using the underground power connector and bring that one all the way up here, we don't even have to deal with a lot of stuff. Now, serious check. You said that if wires look like this or anything underground looks like that, they actually get buried when they're done with it. We'll test it. You said so. I know usually you're right about this kind of stuff. I'm not saying that I fully believe that, but we'll see what happens. Did I have some... Yeah, we did have one right here. Okay. I would like you to come out of that section, like so, and then just connect right into this. That looks good. And then there's another one right here, already partially built. Isn't that lovely? Straight line there. Straight line here, ideally. Run right next into, or right into the same power line connectors. That looks good, and then you can just go in there. And now we effectively have power for everything, we just have to get everything built. That's exciting. Construction offices, could you please get going on all of these things? Yes, all of those are good. This one needs to be done. Those are all okay. Once I activate them the way I do, I'm expecting that the helicopters will actually start using stuff if it's available, which is what they're doing, so that's awesome. We have that underground line that's being connected. That's nice. Most of these power lines that we just added are not needed right now. I would like this one to be connected, though. Let's get Construction Office 1 on there. Number 2. Is this one needed? No, there's a mechanism space, which means these guys should actually probably be able to get that one taken care of. That looks good. And then, yeah, I would like this one to get started. There's something we don't have here. I don't have a local gravel pickup. There is the question of, does it even matter at this point? And I would say maybe not, because we have all these helicopters, and the gravel that we need for a little while can be handled by these guys, can be handled by these guys. Those are all a lot of dumpers, and they have bigger capacities than what the helicopters can do. And I just don't think that we need a gravel unloading station here because we have everything taken care of. Plus, I actually think a construction office may be able to pick up gravel from here, which is also kind of exciting. You guys are doing what you need to do. Send you out. Well, no, keep you where you are. And then, is my supply train back? Supply train, did you make it back to where you're supposed to go? There are a couple train loads sitting there. You're sitting here, and yeah, you're getting prefabs now. Beautiful. Yeah, that's going to take a little while until they're fully done. And yeah, I don't want to add that many more wagons for them to deliver a couple more things. I don't think that's necessary. So this should all be fine. And we will get more helicopters once we have enough materials available. So that's all going to happen. Stop production again. That is okay. This one is almost done. That is good. What else am I missing? Water. You haven't done water yet. Okay, that's the last thing we do. And then the city is effectively ready to go, and I can probably just let it run with the helicopters getting a couple things constructed, because this list is too long. I probably have to go down again in size that we have, but with helicopters, this actually should move relatively fast, which is exciting. All right, water. Where are we currently on our water explorations? We have these guys sitting here, and there's no water connection to this one just yet. Okay, let's get a large pumping station. They need power out here too. Good call. I don't really have anything set up for them, and they don't get power from there, so they need their own power. Well, I have to figure that out. But we're only going to get about 70 cubic meters of water out of these, so these two connections should give us most of what we want, and I'm planning on giving them a solid power connection, so they can. We don't need an in-between storage for water, and the city is not going to consume that much water. I'm not worried about that one at all. Let's take care of this power transformer, though. Sadly, we can only get one size. One size does not fit all, but in this case, this is all we get. Put this next to you. Sure. Then let's get a power line that we feel is appropriate for this F3, so we can actually see what we're trying to do. Run this. I don't think I'm gonna like how this looks when I'm done, but let's just see. You hop here. You need to hop on this side of the river again. You hop here, and then you can connect into there. I wanted to leave the outside ones open so we can actually get there. It's not ideal, it's not perfect, but it's fine. What is this? This is the connector that I want. Okay. Give me another large one. It just makes my life a little easier if I don't use the small ones. And construction office 1 and 3. You can get started on this. Same thing over here. Number 2, you probably need it for some construction there. Trash. We don't have trash for the city yet at all. You're right. At some point we will. We have a lot of open spaces, so I'm not terribly concerned about adding those. Same thing with kindergartens. We should be able to get most of that done relatively easy. So I'm not going to sweat that just yet. Construction office 1. You can get started on all of these again. That looks fine, that looks fine, that looks fine. Are you assigned to this? Yes, you are. The train is here to deliver all the prefabs that we ordered. Isn't that lovely? Okay. Would like that one done too eventually so we can get the pumping going. Alright, water. Yes, that's what we were talking about. Water is potentially the most oversimplified thing in this game, which is why I usually just leave it to the end. Because we now have this water tower. This water tower has a lot of water pressure stored already, which is wonderful. We want water pressure stored. We just need to make sure now that we distribute it somewhat evenly and get it to all the places that need it. Let's get a large pipe. That is your capacity. That's how much you can move down here. There's some infrastructure in the way. Oh no. Because water does not care about slope or anything like that. So that one is taken care of. Now we should triple check and see what our Nipper flats have for water consumption. The hot water tank is 41. We don't care. The max daily water consumption is 26 cubic meters per day when they're home. So out of 120 that our big water pipe can actually do, 127, six of the Nurple flats will fill one of those up. So let's plop our water substation in a way that we don't cover too many more than 3 of them. I think right here is a good one. Covers most of this side. Then we have one, can't see anything. There's a water one. There we go. If we do this, we can go... Sure, I think this feels good. So now we have 2 water substations. This one will be number 3. I am inclined... Yes, I like that better. I wanted to make sure that I cover the stuff on the right too and some extra buildings. This is effectively the switch. I'm now inclined... No, that's the wrong one. F3. I'm inclined to just have this switch be connected to 2 of the substations that we just built and get another switch connected to this one and down here, because we do need water for a couple workers that are in this area, and we could use trucks, but that's lame. So let's get another switch, and we do need another connection no matter what. So let's get this switch out here. Get this switch out here. I didn't like how it was looking. Get a large water connection input, which will come from right here. Can we do a smaller one? There we go. Then make this, the large one connect to this guy. And if we need more water out of this, we could. I get... Okay. B-Ball Joe made a mistake. Do you just remember when I told you one substation can handle 6 of the Nurple flats? That is true, but it is because the pipe. Our input pipe here is only 126 cubic meters, so if this one uses 126 cubic meters, there's no water left over for that one. So that was a mistake. Left control and connecting this. We don't even need a switch for that one. We could use that switch if we have a little bit of water left over, and that would be neat. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself another pumping station. Sure, right there. That pumping station is just so that our water tower can store a little bit of water just in case we run out of it. So let's get you to a part of the city up here. Sure, your water tower. That's fine. You can go here. Then we have to connect this one with a water pipe that can actually move all the water up there. There you go. So now we have water in this area, and this one can definitely connect to that water substation that we have sitting right there. Let's see, can I get you into an interesting spot here? No, there are no footpath connections that I can use here. We can put you next to the monument or next to the train station, and I think the train station is more appropriate. Now you run into there, and this one will become this water connection, which should be sufficient for this area, but if not, we have now 2 water towers that give us the connection that we need to get any water anywhere else. Once we have water running, there is a water overlay that we can use to figure out if we have an appropriate amount of flow. Why did I say it that weird? I don't know. Just let me. And from there, we should be fine. All right, you will just be part of this switch assignment, I think. Can you just run underneath that? Then you can run underneath here and get yourself into the ground. And then you can connect to that one. That should be fine. We just need a tiny bit of water for this area, just for where the workers are. So that should be fine. And now the other part, sewage is a little harder. I should have done this first. But I like to place my sewage effectively right where my water substations are. So put one here, then that's a power line. Okay, put one here. Okay, and then put one, there was another one over here. There it is. Put one here. So now there are the 3 ones that we have here. The 4th one would go down here. Again, it doesn't really matter where exactly it goes. It just has to be covering the few buildings that we have, which is asphalt and concrete, to bring our sewage somewhere. Now, sewage has the same capacity, or a similar capacity, added waste. So if we are thinking that we have 3 full water pipes running down here, we should have just 3 full sewage pipes running the other way. Otherwise, they will just be overflowing, and we can't do anything. Turn this around. Simple sewage switch connection right there. Get a footpath here, so we have our emergency services covered. Get you in there, and now we have to play with our terrain heights, which is nothing here. That's wonderful. Keep this open. Open your sewage pipes, use the large one, and then just figure out where they need to go. It should be relatively easy because we don't want to add a switch. We just want to get a point-to-point connection. I like to start at the one that's the furthest away, because this one may cause the most trouble. But this one should be fine. We're still at 6 meters height, and it likes to connect to that, and now we are not connected anymore. Good job. How did you do that? Try again. Large pipe, connecting there, done. Next one, super simple. We can even join these together for a little bit of the path. Maybe that saves a little bit on construction costs. I don't know. Didn't make that analysis or test yet. And then you just run all the way to over here, and now we have 3 sewages and 3 water ones connected, just have to be built. And no problem with slope. So that was easy. There is this guy still. Now, do I want to bring that in with trucks? I don't think it's a bad idea to have a couple sewage trucks running around and doing things for you. I think that can help you in the long run, especially if you accidentally forgot something. But I would like to... oh, this is all rock. Oh gosh, this is going to make it way harder than what I... oh, nope. That was some green. It's not hard at all. Just fits right in there. We're obviously not going to use workers for the helicopters because they're not required, but now we have a sewage outflow there, and this one we know is not going to be at capacity because we barely have any people working in this area, but we do have to figure out what the height is. So turn that one open, get our switch again, and we know that this one's at about 1 meter. So as long as we're above 1 meter, the flow will be down. This is fine. You're at 7 meters, so you're already lower than where I was thinking on going. 8 meter, 8 meter, 8 meter, 8 meter, 8 meter. I would like 6 meter is what I'm hoping for somewhere here. And then we could be in business, but they don't want to play ball. And this is obviously higher there. This is at 8 meters. This is at 8 meters. Let's do our contour lines. I can probably put this one a little higher if I really wanted to, but the rest of the city, these are relatively high. I think you will do yourself a favor if you just make a little hole right here. Like 5 meters would be great. 6 meters is fine. And then put your sewage switch in there that you can collect stuff. 5.7 meters. Yep, sure, why not? Give me a medium pipe. Get that one connected to this guy. That one's happy. And then the large pipe will connect to the sewage outflow. There you go. Put you on the left because I think that will make sense. And now, if we need more sewage that goes somewhere from the city, we have that one connected already and ready to go. Cool. What else do we need? We have materials coming in there. We have helicopters flying around. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Now that we have some material already delivered, -1, and the last one is just coming in, we can probably give them some better instructions. So there, 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 and there. I think they were already assigned to the right ones because they're all blue, but they can figure out where they need to get what from. And now we actually have everything here that was ever available. Power supply is not there. We need a couple workers here, which means construction office 4. Would you mind? I think you can land here because there's one green spot there, but we'll see. And the rest, yeah, we'll just have to get it built. That's all there is. Now we're gonna wait until the city is semi-ready to go. Just needs power. Nobody lives here, obviously. We need to start delivering some things to this warehouse and then to the meat warehouse as well. But that's all part of getting all the buildings done. So my hope is by the end of the year that all of this area is ready to go, and then we can go crazy. It would be nice to have a little bit of asphalt and other things associated, or not associated, but built. But I'm not sure that's going to happen. Construction office 3, you already signed to that. Okay. And this one is already happening. Wow, there's just one little piece of railroad construction left, and then we can get some cement in here, start getting some fuel in here. I'm excited to see all of these things happening. Construction office 4, would you mind, this is the helicopters, would you mind just concentrating on all of this as much as you can, and we'll just see what happens. You have all of these. What vehicles could we put on there that we want later? I don't know yet, but we have a little bit of money left over, so we may as well fill this one up with cargo. Cargo helicopters get you access to the things that I currently have access to, which is all of this. Yeah. Well, the warehouse, no, that's not ready yet. The concrete could be ready, but we don't have power yet. Okay. Number 4, you cannot actually connect to that one. That will be a small challenge for building on the island to make sure that we have access via helicopter to all the different areas that we may want to get to. But once all of this is done, we can start bringing a couple of people in. And once we have a couple of people in, our, well, travel distance won't be as big. And look at that, our guy is done. We just don't have any need for workers here yet, so turn that off. Yes, there's passenger line, there's all this stuff. These guys are sitting where they're supposed to sit. Cement can go there. Where is this train? I think this is the last thing we're going to look at today, because I will be back when this area is built. There's no reason to come back for that. Yep, you may actually finish this. So, thank you very much for watching. Looking at the time, it's just ridiculous. This game is so fun, but when you play it, just time doesn't matter anymore. So, there we are. Again, thank you for watching. I will see you again next time, and we will start on the island, hopefully in 1972, and have a small something established within a couple of years. That will be super. Yes, there's more planning happening very soon. Just deal with it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.